Money Radio for a really great future. We're talking real money.
Money and nature.
I hear birds.
Two great things that go great together.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Oh, come on. This is very relaxing. I'm feeling meditative.
It is relaxing. It's way better than the normal environment in which I do the show.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, it's certainly better than mine.
Yeah. Well, mine is in the office where there's no air conditioning.
Yeah, but it's Seattle.
Yeah, all right.
You don't need air conditioning very often.
I guess. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Talking Real Money, live from a park in Madison. Goodland Park in Madison, where later today we're going to be welcoming some Talking Real Money listeners to our Talking Real Money middle of the country
beer brats and
burger cookout.
Yeah.
It's very alliterative. And
I got a guy actually here already that I want him to take your spot in the show, if that's okay. He's going to just take over.
I'll go take a nap.
He'll go. That you would.
I'll take a nap. I'm good at napping. So we're here to try anyway to help you with your money stuff. If you would like to talk with us, even though we're in a park, which is actually kind of miraculous when you think about it.
It is.
We're in a park and we have two little boxes, and those two little boxes somehow magically make this show work.
All the way back to Seattle.
All the way back to Seattle. So you can call us at 855-935-TALK, 855-935-8255. And if it's money oriented, then it's something we definitely want to talk about. It's just us and the birds.
No, there was those weird insects earlier. Let's make that awful sound.
The cicadas.
Cicadas. Okay, there's that. Yeah.
You don't have cicadas in Seattle?
I don't think so. No.
We have them in Florida. They don't have broods in Florida. They're just always there.
Ah, I see. Yeah, well, they're loud. So I'm glad we don't have them. Do you ever watch
like a Southern movie,
sure.
like Forrest Gump? Always in the background in every Southern community is the sound of cicadas if it's summertime. Always.
Like Bull Durham, maybe, or something.
Yeah, always, always there, always there. We believe that everybody you deal with, when it comes to money, should act as a fiduciary. Think about this for a minute. Do you ever think when you go to a doctor, gee, I hope my doctor is acting in my best interests?
I hope he's not trying to send me one way or another based on how much money he's going to make.
Based on his commission.
Yeah.
I hope my lawyer is doing what's in my best interest, is a fiduciary to me. No, those jobs are required. The people in those jobs are required to act as fiduciaries. They are required to give you care and information that is in your best interests.
And then there's the financial industry. Sad as it is.
The one that we're in.
No.
Just go ahead and guess what percentage of all the people in the financial services industry do you believe are always required by law to act in your best interest?
I'll bet Scott knows. Do you know the percentage? We're putting him on the spot. He's
just guess.
Nope.
Total guess.
25%.
25%. That sounds like a pretty good. You're thinking
that makes sense.
25%. That'd be kind of sad if it was only 25%.
But still, it's 25%.
But you would still think 75% are not always required to act in my best interest. That just sounds sad.
Yeah. Well, it gets sadder.
The real number is even more sad than that. Literally, according to Market Watch in 2015, they did a study of all the advisory companies in the country, and they found that a measly 1% of all the financial advice providers in America are always required to be a fiduciary.
It's shocking. I don't think most people understand what a fiduciary means and what that relationship is. Not very many.
It means that what they tell you you should do, the advice they give you, should be uncolored by their interests, or their interests, conflicts of interest, must be fully disclosed in advance.
You're married to a bird too, right? This is another bird here.
Yeah, but wrong
kind.
It's the British bird. But
no, that's good. Okay, but the reason you brought this up is because now we got a new rule that's going to fix all that.
Well, once again, the U.S. Department of Labor keeps trying to protect workers. That's their mandate. That the Department of Labor protect workers. That's their mandate. And they want to protect workers' retirement portfolios because most workers don't have pensions anymore. It's rare to have a pension. And so there's a new law that will take effect in just about a month, little over a month. It's scheduled to take effect. And I want to talk a little bit about what that might do, what I would like to see it do, and what the reality. My cynical friend here will tell you about the reality.
Tom and Don are talking real money.
In medicine, a second opinion might save your life. With investing, a second opinion might save your future. The trick is hitting one without a high-pressure sales pitch. Well, I'm Don McDonald, and if you've been listening to Talking Real Money, you know that our goal is to help everyone create a brighter future by investing and managing money better. That's why, in addition to helping everyone on our show and podcast, we are also committed to making our 100% fiduciary advisors at Appella available to help everyone make the best financial decisions based on science. So if you're being pitched a financial product or a system, make sure you get a second opinion with no cost, no obligation, and no annoying sales pitch by going to TalkingRealMoney.com or call 800-386-3004. That's 800-386-3004 or TalkingRealMoney.com.
Your guides to a really great financial future. Tom and Don are talking real money.
Want to make sure your person is acting in your best interest? Well, give us a call. We'll try and figure it out for you at 855-935-TALK, 855-935-8255. But the answer is probably no. So you probably know the answer is no. But you probably don't know the answer is no.
A lot of people do know. I mean, I met with a lot of people the last couple of days, and a couple of them were like, I know this isn't right. I know I'm not being treated right, but
they're a friend.
A friend. It was a relation. It's okay. They put me in an annuity. That's all right.
Well, in September, the Labor Department is rolling out a new rule that it's called the Retirement Security Rule that will require that investment advice given on retirement plans that have been rolled over.
This is like 401ks, 403bs, 457s, moved to an individual retirement account.
Must be invested in a fiduciary manner.
But they still won't say if that means you can't get sold an annuity.
Well, it doesn't. What it says is you can't get sold an annuity that is inappropriate. So,
that's easy to figure out. Sure.
But in fact, almost every annuity is inappropriate for a retirement account. And I think a really good case can be made for variable annuities and indexed annuities to be excluded from any retirement investment under this rule. A very good case, which is why I believe.
Unless you're getting a 10% commission, then no, you should definitely have that.
But see, that's why the insurance industry in mass is challenging this rule.
They challenge every rule like this.
But why does the insurance industry challenge these rules? Why?
They want to be able to sell the annuities to whoever they want to sell them to.
Why?
Because they make a lot of money doing
exactly.
it? I don't know.
That's exactly.
I hate to focus on the profit motive here, but
that's exactly what it is, though. Because if they acted in a client's best interest, they would not make enough. They would not make as much money up front. And we've done this before. We went through this exercise several years ago.
Nothing new.
With a rule that was not even as strong as this one.
Stringent, yeah.
As stringent. And this one, it basically means that the expenses and commissions would have to be fully disclosed, which they are not now.
Nope.
Up front, not just buried somewhere deep in the disclosure documents. And the insurance industry and their trade associations don't want to do that. Now, do you want to work with someone who actually fights to lie to you? They go to court to protect their ability to tell you a lie. And the lie is, oh, it's an annuity. You don't pay a commission. The company does. That's a lie. You always pay the commission.
Or I still love equity index annuities that don't charge you anything.
Right, because the company pays me.
Yeah, come on. So
but the fact of the matter is, you've got to question the ethics and the honor of an entire industry. Really, think about it. It's almost the entire insurance industry that is pushing for the ability to tell you mistruths, to keep from you, to sell you a product that is totally opaque. They do not believe in transparency.
But
it infuriates me.
You're gonna.
I'm mad.
This is not. You know, this is not going to happen, right? I mean,
I don't know this is not going to happen.
They're going to change daylight savings time, right? I mean, come on, it's not going to happen.
I know that's stupid too.
It's not going to happen. This does not have a chance.
You are cynical.
When it comes to this, because I've seen it too many times. I don't even know why they waste their time doing it, because they're just going to get it thrown out in court again. So,
wow. Well, I guess there's no hope for
I guess
us all.
The only thing that's
the end of the show. Thank you. There really, literally is no hope for any of us.
Really, the thing I do appreciate is it does raise this issue from time to time, so more people know what the fiduciary rule, I guess, if you want to call it that, today than have ever known it as investors. I will say that. So that's good. That's a positive.
Yeah, and as our audience grows, I am hoping that all of you listening and all of the people that we would love to have you suggest listening would start to question anyone with whom you are working that has that works with the financial insurance industry. Anybody who works with a firm that has blank life in their name or had that in their name and have changed it, like, Lutheran Brotherhood to Thrivent or whatever the heck they are.
Next week.
I hope that you're getting smart enough to recognize that those people, your good friends, those pillars of your community, the guy at Ed Jones, the guy at Northwest Mutual, they're the best people in your community. They're fine, upstanding folks, and yet they're lying to you.
Well, they're smiling in your face and taking your money right there at the same time. So yeah, that's bad.
And my hope is that you'll recognize that you will grow to recognize that, and that the relationship with that person will become less important than the money they are gleaning from you. Unless, of course, these are people that you would give a gift of thousands or tens of thousands
just
of dollars.
Just to have a friend.
Yeah. I like that guy.
I want you to be
Jones.
My friend. Here's $5,000.
I would give him $5,000. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then okay.
I don't have a lot of people in my life like that, actually. So.
Well, in a business relationship, I have none.
Oh, but I don't have a whole lot of people in my life. I pay $5,000 to be my friend.
Well, I give my daughter that.
Okay.
Well, nope, I better not say that on the air.
I wouldn't.
She'll have
you get another negative, and you get another negative review. The last guy got mad because you were telling your daughter not to pay her student loan or something.
I did not tell her not to pay her student loan. She's paying her student loan.
I know. It's a silly review. Anyway. So no, I think, but again, it raises this issue, which I think is a good issue. I think it really will be anything meaningful other than that. I hate to say it. And if I sound cynical, I apologize, but I will say no.
But then the onus is on you then.
On me?
If the federal government can't protect you.
Yeah. You got to handle it yourself.
Then the onus falls on you. And that is a real problem, because I think that the vast majority of people who invest don't know enough to know the difference.
Because if you go to those organizations of which you mentioned a few, you put yourself at risk, because it's not necessarily the people, it's the institution. The institution tells them, sell these products. The institution says, if you sell XYZ of this much, we'll send you to Barbados. I mean, so it's institutionalized. So therefore, instead of saying Don McDonald's a bad guy, you got to say that organization's bad, and I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to be near it.
That organization's bad.
There you go.
And you shouldn't want a part of it. And you shouldn't want to be near it.
Exactly.
And I never won one of those trips.
You never got the Barbados trip?
The only thing I ever got was a power drill.
You still have it?
Honest. No, okay. It was corded. I mean, come on. It was in the 1980s.
Right,
it was corded.
Okay.
They didn't have cordless.
A power drill.
That's
I feel bad about your career
skill.
now.
It was a skill. That was it.
And now you've got this beautiful park in Madison. There you go. How about that for a perk, huh?
And I was one of the more successful.
What did
brokers.
Second place get? Set of steak knives or something?
I don't.
Come on.
Probably.
That's awful.
But again,
you get the point.
Yeah. The point is, you have to take care of you. That's really what it comes down to.
You got to know.
And we're here to help take care of you. All you have to do is call us. Just pick up your phone You've got one in your pocket. And give us a call at 855-935-TALK, 855-935-8255. We're in Madison, Wisconsin, by a lake, in a park, with the birds and the breeze.
And our fans.
And a couple of folks from town who listen to the podcast. And hopefully all of you. 855-935-TALK.
Tom and Don are talking real money. For your real life and real future, Tom and Don are talking real money.
Welcome back. We're in Goodland Park.
Is it going to be
Madison, Wisconsin?
After the show, is it going to be softball? Is it going to be volleyball or tennis? You pick it.
It's going to be.
I'm picking Scott to be on my team too. By the way,
eating.
So you get
Rod eating.
Christy, good luck. What's that? We'll take you on.
She's a lot better looking than he is, so I'll take her.
Okay. All right. So what's it going to be? Softball, volleyball, or tennis?
I'm pretty much thinking none of the above.
You sit right there and drink a beer, aren't you?
I'm really good. I'm big on the beer and brat competition.
How many of those can you swallow this afternoon?
I can take down a couple of brats. I don't think you got enough brats.
Don't tell me that. I don't think
you got enough brats. I'm telling you. 855-935-TALK is our phone number. 855-935-8255. Why would someone, a lot of people think that you can do it on your own. And a lot of people try to invest on your own. And we're big believers in do-it-yourself investing, particularly when you're getting started. Because then it's actually pretty easy. You pick a fund, a good,
maybe
well-diversified.
Two if you're crazy. Yeah.
Maybe two, and you just let that money grow. But as we move forward in life, one, our needs become more complicated. Our portfolios often have to be more complicated or are more complicated because we've got assets in retirement accounts and tax-free retirement accounts and taxable accounts, and we need to derive income, and we've got tax problems. We've got capital gains that have built up over the years. There are times when there's a time in most people's life, if they've been good investors, when they need help, when they need an advisor.
Yeah, and
you meet with people.
I know that's been one of the great parts of this trip is meeting with so many people. But the fascinating thing to me is when people come in and they give you a list of their portfolio and they say, "What would you change? What should I keep this fund? Should I sell that fund?
Well, that's
should I buy
most
that
of
fund?"
our callers, though.
I know, but
it's like, okay, here's my portfolio. What do I do with it?
I know, but that's
wait. Let's start at the other end.
I know that's like step 80. You got to go all the way back to one, because I had a meeting like this in the last couple of days where they were like, "What about this one? What about?" What are you trying to do? How much money are you going to make? How much money of this do you need? How much volatility? All of those things you need to know way before you pick which mutual funds or exchange traded funds to be in. Way more.
So what you're saying is we're all trying to start at the end instead of starting at the
dessert
beginning.
First. And we have dessert today too, by the way.
We have dessert?
Yes, we do. So you're going to stay around.
Is it Wisconsin-y?
I'm not going to tell you.
Is it made of cheese? I'm
cheese,
betting it is.
Cheese curd dessert. You never know.
Have you finished wolfing down that pound of cheese right there?
That's it, man.
Yeah. All right. Got it. You got it. You're required.
Okay. 1 pound?
There is cheese per day per capita.
Okay. I saw one of those big things in the airport. I was going to get one, but I left it.
855-935-TALK is our phone number. Joyce, you're up. Welcome to Talking Real Money.
Hi, thank you. My question is equities that have increased in value over time. I'm 75, so some of the things that I hold, I've held, 40 years anyway, and they're paying me dividends, and I hate to lose the dividend. And if I sell the stock, any of the positions, I'll end up with a large capital gain. I'm thinking about gifting the equities, some of them anyway, to doing a charitable gift annuity, either to a university or one of the other.
A charitable remainder trust?
Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I love it.
And they're paying about 6 points. Is that a good way to still get the income, some income?
Mm-hmm. That's the purpose.
Yeah,
and,
that is the purpose of charitable remainder trusts, is to allow donors to ride a really big hog down.
Sounds like a guy's coming right through the
buy a motorcycle.
Yeah.
To allow donors to live off the dividends,
and
even some of the capital gains.
That's right.
Because what is given to the charity is, thus the name, the remainder of the portfolio.
No.
So you don't get taxed on it along the way. Because you're not, because the big gains are going to go to the company, to the charity. If
you're giving to charity, that and the charitable qualified trust, whatever it is, the QCD, out of your IRA, only way to do it anymore. It doesn't make sense to give cash because this is terrific. So well done.
Giving to charity, I got to tell you, I'm starting to think it's a lot better than giving it to your kids. 855-935-TOM.
Tom and Don are talking real money. Reality radio for a really great future. We're talking real money.
And in this edition of the show, or the podcast later, we're talking about how you get help when it comes to investing. And if you need some help getting help, then help is available.
Help is on the way.
855-935-TALK, 855-935-8255. It's either that, or because we're in Wisconsin, Tom will revert back to cheese stock.
Nah, I'm not very good at it. I don't eat that much cheese, but our friends here know cheese.
Well, that's why you can't live in Wisconsin.
I've been meaning to ask you this since I saw you for the first time last night in like 7 months or something.
In person?
Yeah, in person. Long time.
You live in Seattle. I live in Florida.
It's nice to see you again. But
I mean, you saw me in February.
I know. So it's been a long time. But I keep meaning to ask you. So I'll just ask you now because I've been meaning to since I saw you. What are you going to tell the assembled masses this afternoon? What's your speech? Because maybe you test it right now in Congress. Find out
I don't give speeches.
I know. Yeah, actually, you do. You're good at that.
No, I don't.
Okay, so try it right now to see how it works, and then if it doesn't, we can.
All right.
We can go back and rework.
Welcome everybody.
Syntax.
Go eat a brat.
That was okay. Wow, that's meaningful. Thank you.
No, see, you're the one. No, not really. You're projecting. You're projecting. You're the one who likes big, meaningful speeches.
Reading them. Yeah.
No, speaking them.
Okay.
Speaking them. I, on the other hand, find it unnecessary. I was going to use some other words.
I know you were.
But
this is a broadcast.
I decided against it.
Yeah, I think that's smart.
Call us, 855-935-TALK. Just bail me out of speechifying. I don't like, it's funny because I met with some listeners in Ohio.
Yeah.
At Kime.
I saw the video.
At Kime, which is the most incredible, literally.
That's the hardware store or something, right?
Yeah, but it's hardware store writ large, and it's no Home Depot, let me tell you. It's way cool.
You were saying that because you're the spokesman for them.
No, it was cool before. I mean, yes, I am their voice. I'm not the spokesman. Okay. I'm the voice of their videos. If you go to their website and there are videos, the videos, that's me.
Okay.
But no, I got a tour of the place.
Which is funny because you're not a handyman in any way.
But I want to be after going to Kime.
Me too. I want to be a jet fighter pilot.
For example, he said, "Have you seen the lumber room?" And I went, "I've seen lumber."
Yeah, I come to all those every weekend.
I was like, I go to home. I've seen lumber. He goes, "No, you have not seen lumber."
The lumber room.
The lumber room.
Is this where you bend real well, or you bend right?
No,
you bend
I walked into there were probably 500 kinds of wood.
500?
Literally.
Wow.
There was
big wood, little wood.
There was a wood from Brazil that was bright purple.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Yeah.
There was
How much is that per square foot?
It was really expensive.
So that's why I don't know it.
It's really expensive. Yeah. They have entire slices of trees.
So you just pick out a tree. I'll take that oak right over there.
To make a big table or something.
I see.
I don't know, but the stuff, they have a whole wall of burls. You ever bought a burl?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, they have burls. You can buy a burl.
No.
It was very, very cool.
I've been over a burl before, but never had bought one. No.
As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about, we're going to redo our kitchen. I'm thinking about getting all my cabinets from there. In fact, the guy who ran the cabinet department said, "You're in Florida? I'll drive them down."
And drive them from Ohio? In the middle of the winter? Sure.
The marketing guy said he will do that too.
Okay.
He will. He has family in Florida.
Makes sense.
But, anyway, what I was saying was I had like 9 people who came to see me.
Yeah, it was nice.
In Charm, Ohio.
That was nice.
And I got there with them. And I really didn't know what to say.
That's why I was going to tell you last night to come up with something to say to people.
No, what I said was, if you have any questions, you can ask them. Otherwise, we're just going to hang out and talk.
Did you even say thank you for listening?
I did thank them for listening.
I saw the video. I didn't remember.
No, the video was for them to say something to you.
Oh, okay. All right. That was
I said, would you all like to say hi to Tom?
That was very nice.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And so I shot the video.
Yeah, that was fun.
Of them saying hi to Tom.
All right.
And then I asked them, and this was very curious. I said, so how did you all learn about our podcast? Every single person was a Clark Howard listener.
Yeah. Clark sent us a lot of people.
Single one. So, Clark, even though we paid you for the ads.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, keep it coming.
Thank you for having similar listeners to ours. Because it all works out really well. 855-935-TALK. We're going to talk money now. We're going to stop talking about this other stuff for a minute. We're going to talk money.
Okay.
But we're going to do it after we take a break, because we have to take breaks now and again, because this is a radio show before it becomes a podcast. Before it becomes, I turn it into a podcast, and then the commercials are cut down.
Tom and Don are talking real money.
Do you suffer from hodgepodgeitis? I'm Don McDonald, and hodgepodgeitis is a disease of your investment portfolio whose symptoms include lots of stocks, loads of random loaded mutual funds, and maybe an annuity or two. Most who suffer from hodgepodge dread opening their quarterly portfolio statements. They feel lost and confused. Investing seems overwhelming and the financial future uncertain. If you believe you suffer from hodgepodgeitis, see a 100% fiduciary investment advisor immediately. A proper diagnosis is the first step to creating a portfolio with a purpose based on a personal plan. Start on the road to recovery now by scheduling a free meeting with an Appella advisor at TalkingRealMoney.com. There is no cost, obligation, or high-pressure sales pitch. Take the first step at TalkingRealMoney.com or call 800-386-3004. Hodgepodgeitis is not a real disease, but treating it has been shown to improve mood, reduce fear, and even lead to a brighter financial future. Results may vary.
Your guides to a really great financial future. Tom and Don are talking real money.
Hello again. Welcome back to our little get-together in the park. I'm Don McDonald. Tom is here with me.
This is the nicest place we've ever done the show. This is literally the nicest place we've ever done the show.
Well, it's outdoors.
We did Chelan once. That was pretty good too. But this is really nice. I mean, the weather's perfect. The locations is really
and it's all working without.
I know.
Internet and everything.
Don brings one little box, hooks something up. Next thing you know, you're on the air in Seattle. It's pretty
amazing.
Cool.
I love technology. 855-935-TALK is our phone number. That's 855-935-8255. Give us a call, just like Scott did. Hello, Scott. Welcome. What?
Scott just dropped.
Scott dropped?
You can't drop.
Darn it.
Oh, all right.
No, Scott.
We'll make Christy ask you a question.
She said they're philosophical, though.
That's good. You're Mr. Philosophy. You'd be good with that.
All right. I'm going to ask Christy to come on. She can do it. Okay,
she says no.
Whisper it to your husband. Whisper it to Scott. I want to hear the philosophical stuff. I love philosophical.
I know you're good at that. Yeah.
All right. You came here. You know you actually came here. You're asking
voluntarily.
For this. Oh, he made you.
That's probably closer to the truth.
I'd rather be anywhere but under this pavilion.
Scott's back.
Tom and Don. So, she's going, oh, thank God Scott's back.
Scott, thank you. Thank you, Scott.
Scott, thank you. Thank you for bailing me out. Scott, welcome to Talking Real Money.
Hey, I have a real question for you guys, I guess. I don't know if it's a great question or not, but I
don't care. I'll take any question.
The high interest savings accounts.
Yep.
Because I've got some sitting that's doing nothing. However, every time I read the fine print from everywhere I've looked, it only applies to the first $1,500.
Huh? What only applies? Oh, the interest rate?
Yeah, that's fairly gimmicky. There's places that just pay the regular rate.
4.5%, and then you find out that only applies to.
Well, I can tell you, I have set up accounts with both Bread Savings and Marcus, which is Goldman Sachs, and I got the 4 point whatever, the 5 in some cases. for every single penny. And I'm just looking at some of the.
I don't know that I've heard of those kind of front end deals anymore. That might have been something back
I know.
when.
Yeah,
I
look,
know.
Look at, and I'll tell you, Bank of America, Boeing Credit Union, and all.
No, you're in the wrong place.
Yeah, you're in the wrong places. Those guys are they're players of gimmicks. Go to an online bank. You can get 5%
Axos or,
the best one right now, according
Synchrony.
to Bankrate, is Forbright Bank. I never have heard of them, but it doesn't matter.
Better than Forthright Bank.
Yeah, they pay 5.3.
Wow.
On any amount.
They're gonna give you the whole thing. So did you go to Bankrate to get that?
I went to Bankrate to get that.
Bankrate.com.
And let me tell you, I do it, and I do it with great success because when I need money, I just transfer it out of that account into my Bank of America, that account that pays me nothing. Why do I bank with Bank of America?
Because you're in Florida and we're in Washington, and
they're everywhere.
That's the way it goes. So. Yeah.
It's also the fact that I don't want to go in and change all my bill pay stuff.
But the other ones do not have a place. You got to be ready for that. Right. There's no drive-through. There's no place to walk in and cash.
You have to do it all online.
Yeah, you got to move the money around.
But it is. I'm looking at their offer, and it is absolute legit across the board, 5.3%. So there's one. Okay,
that's kind of what I needed to know. But I'm not really good at the online stuff, so.
Well, let me tell you, everybody needs to get good at the online stuff. If you're not good at the online stuff, you're going to have a problem going forward because it's all going to be online
unless
stuff.
You have a time machine, you go back to 1970 or something. So.
Or unless you live Tom's life where he gets people who work for him to do his internet stuff.
Or have no money so you don't have to transfer any. So makes it easier. Yeah.
Well, Tom, I still have an Atari 2600.
All right. See, I love that. Thank you for that.
Step up.
Asteroids is a good game.
Step up,
Asteroids
Scott.
is a great game. All right, we're going to talk.
I love your show.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, it's so funny. When we were in Pennsylvania visiting my daughter and granddaughter, my granddaughter said, because it had been my birthday in June, and she celebrates her half birthday because she was born on Christmas.
Uh-huh.
So she said, we got to celebrate my half birthday. You got to come to this place called Decades. And it's in
big game place.
It's an old school in downtown Lancaster, Pennsylvania, that they turned into a vintage.
The big
video,
games, the whole thing.
The big games. They literally had couches with Ataris.
Nice.
Sitting on the coffee table and the old Asteroids game. And the only thing, if they really wanted to be nostalgic, the thing that bummed me is they didn't have any pinball games.
Yeah, I used to have 4 or 5 of those in the basement. I loved them.
I'm a big fan of pinball. That's the only. I don't like the video games. But
anyway. All right, that sounds fun. Thank you for the call, Scott. But I mean, you bring up something that's very important, and that is because this came up the last few years when Vanguard, pushed everybody to either be online or pay for it, and people got mad, right? Like that's not fair. It is and it isn't. It is. The reality is what you just said. Everybody's got to learn to do this. That it's just the way the world's working.
And the fact is, it's just getting easier.
Yeah,
the devices keep making it easier. I mean, if you want simple, I don't care if you like Apple or not. Nobody makes it simpler than Apple. They make it easy.
I don't think this is a day to promote Microsoft products.
Well, exactly.
You don't mind.
Let's. Did all the Microsoft computers go down? Did they happen at the office?
The blue screen, no, didn't happen at the office.
Okay, because we used to be
Friday.
all Mac.
It's Friday. Nobody was at the office. It didn't matter.
Of course, nobody was at the office. It's Friday.
So there you go.
855-935-TALK is our phone number. Katie, you're next. Welcome to the show.
Hi,
Katie.
So I have an IRA account with Morgan Stanley, and I just noticed that they're charging me $300 a month to manage my portfolio. And I have a 401k account with Fidelity through my employer and another IRA with them from other past 401ks. So to avoid my hodgepodge-itis, should I move my Morgan Stanley account over to Fidelity?
Well, it depends on what the options are in the plan. How big is the account at...
come on. You're being way too nice. How much money do you have in that account?
How much is in Merrill?
You're not, Morgan Stanley.
Morgan Stanley.
About 350.
And they're charging you $300 a month. So that's 1%.
That sounds about 1%.
1%, yeah. And Fidelity probably charges you nothing. What investments do you know the names of any of the investments you have at Morgan?
Yeah, they put me in like all their funds, like Fidelity Capital and Income Strategic.
No. At Morgan Stanley.
How do they have you invested at Morgan Stanley?
They have me. Oh, like in the basics, like Apple, Amazon.
Individual equities.
Yeah.
Because they're really smart about picking the right stocks.
Yeah. No, and you probably pay commissions to buy those. I would bail on. I don't care what. If you're owning individual stocks over there, then absolutely get out. But I wouldn't keep you there anyway, because they are not 100% always needing to act as fiduciaries. And how much money do you have over at Fidelity, all told?
$95,000.
Okay. So, you should probably move it over there. You're going to pay lower fees. You're going to get a nice wide selection of funds. You can even use the many exchange-traded funds that we talk about. You can get that whole thing moved over to things like ABGE and BND and be happier.
Tom and Don are talking real money. For your real life and real future, Tom and Don are talking real money.
Well, as the noisy motorcycle approaches in the distance.
That guy sees you every time you open your mic.
He does. We are getting close to wrapping up our big show from the middle of America, from Madison.
Our big visit.
Our big visit in Madison, Wisconsin, which is a lovely community.
I'm coming back.
I actually, it's funny, driving in here, I went, Madison's a little town, right? But I looked around, I went, punches way above its weight.
Oh, way. The food has been great. The people have been fantastic. The landscape, the whole thing.
Highways have been more crowded than I expected.
I'm sure you know more about that than I do.
Way more yesterday, but then I find out from our guests that the reason they were crowded yesterday is that I was coming up from Illinois.
Everybody's leaving Illinois?
Everybody's escaping Illinois
like
to come
Venezuela
to Wisconsin.
Or something, or trying to leave?
Well, think about it. Would you rather be in Chicago or Madison?
I don't want to say that, because if I say it, then somebody will write me and be mad at me for picking on
I
Illinois,
don't care if people get mad at me.
Okay,
apparently, I care less than you do.
And that makes your life better, probably. So, I want to say thank you to everybody.
We have all of 2.5 minutes for you to say anything you want.
I was just going to say thank you. Thank you for a great visit.
That's not 2.5 minutes.
Oh, you didn't say it had to be. You just said you have something profound to say. That's as profound as I get.
Who are you thanking?
Thanking all the people that I've met with the last couple of days. Everybody, frankly, from the hotel to the restaurants, they've been friendly and nice. Say hi. There's just a guy walking across the way. Hey, how are you? That doesn't happen at home.
It doesn't happen in Seattle. Seattle's a friendly place.
It's not a bad place, but they're not as friendly as they are here. So you see, now I'm going to get in trouble for saying that.
Right, of course you are, because we're on the radio in Seattle right now.
Didn't forget.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please address all your complaints to Tom Cock, C-O-C-K,
General Delivery, care of Duval, Washington. It's been a great stay. So I'm excited about our little get together tonight too.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna meet with it. Surprising. I am surprised. When you said you wanted to do a cookout, I did. You said we have a lot of listeners. I said I don't think we have that many listeners, but we do.
Yeah,
we have a lot of people coming out to the park for a cookout. And then I get back in my RV, and then I'm heading up to the Twin Cities.
And you're going to be in Minneapolis, and then
going to be in Minneapolis, going to a Stacking Benjamins meetup.
I think that's cool.
I don't know how you find out about it. I guess you have to go on Stacking Benjamin's website.
Because somebody wrote me about it, and I sent it to them.
I am meeting with all these Stacking Benjamins listeners.
I love it.
They actually, according to Joel Salsi and his pack of hounds, he said they wanted me to come visit.
I love it. Yeah, and then August 4th, we will be meeting up in Lake Chelan.
Not with anybody.
The whole gang will be there. I don't know if we survive the attack dogs. I think that'll work. So we'll see.
Is this a manhunt?
Thanks a lot. They found me.
I mean, honestly, it sounds like the bloodhounds are out hunting us down. Maybe it's a fox hunt.
I wouldn't be looking for me. So we will not see you for a few weeks, but it's been a good stay. It's been a good stay. So thank you all for that.
Yeah, and I'm going to be driving across the country. You can follow along at talkingrealmoney.com. But the best way to follow along is to go to my wife's Facebook page, which is Debbie McDonald, Debbie with one B, Debie McDonald. And she posts.
I got to run back over the pound and shut the gate because apparently I left it open. So
if you want, and you can find all that on talkingrealmoney.com, along with the podcast, along with a bunch of articles, along with the ability to meet with an advisor, along with the ability to adopt an animal. How many dogs is that? Just go to talkingrealmoney.com.
It's a lot of dogs.
The opinions and views expressed on this podcast were current on the date recorded. Opinions, estimates, forecasts, and statements of financial market trends that are based on current market conditions constitute our judgment and are subject to change without notice, including any forward-looking estimates or statements which are based on certain expectations and assumptions.
Although information and opinions given have been obtained from or based on sources believed to be reliable, no warranty or representation is made as to their correctness, completeness, or accuracy.
Information presented on the podcast is not personalized investment advice from Appella Wealth. The views and strategies described may not be suitable for everyone. This podcast does not identify all the risks, direct or indirect, or other considerations which might be material to you when entering any financial transaction. Past performance does not guarantee future results, and profitable results cannot be guaranteed. We hope you realize that the information provided on Talking Real Money is for informational, educational, and hopefully enjoyable purposes only. The podcast is not trying to get you to buy or sell any financial products or securities. Instead, the program is provided as a public service by Appella Wealth, a fee-only registered investment advisor.
Please see Appella Wealth's ADV Part 2A on our website for information regarding Appella's fees and services.
Appella Capital, LLC, DBA Appella Wealth, is an investment advisory firm registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission. The firm only transacts business in the states where it is properly registered or excluded or exempt from registration requirements. Registration with the SEC or any state securities authority does not imply a certain level of skill or training. Appella does not provide tax or legal advice, and nothing either stated or implied here should be inferred as providing such advice. Thanks for listening, and please visit talkingrealmoney.com for more information and important disclosure related to performance of any specific index or fund quoted in this podcast. I think I need a nap.